Smileys. Today is Crockpot Soup Day. I'm going to do two types of soup. I'm going to do a beef soup, and then I'm going to do a variation on a pasta y Fagoli soup. So with the beef soup, I just took some lean meat, some chicken broth, and some fresh garlic. I'm letting this sit. I have it on high while I'm cooking the Italian sausage for the pasta y Fagoli. This Italian sausage, I'm just going to season with a little bit of pepper and a little bit of Himalayan pink salt. Okay, my meat is brown. To my beef soup, I've added some Italian seasoning, some black pepper, and some Himalayan pink salt. That there is just broth that I had frozen in the freezer. And to my sausage and pasta y Fagoli soup, I added some Italian seasoning, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and now I'm about to add the sausage. You can substitute sausage for ground beef if you like. Now make sure you just transfer the meat, not all this fat, to the crock pot. So I'm going to let this, stir this in. And I'm going to let this simmer with these seasonings. And after an hour, because everything's already cooked, I'm going to add some sliced carrots, some beans, and some pasta. And I want all this to season real good. I want that block of broth. And the beans that I'm going to add are white beans, red kidney beans, and then I'm going to add cheese tortellini. So I'm covering that, and it's on high. Now for the beef soup, I've seasoned this with Italian seasonings, black pepper, Himalayan pink salt. I'm waiting for this to break or to melt. After about 40 minutes, I'm going to add, well, maybe an hour. I'll watch. When the meat starts to brown, I'm going to add some potatoes. And then after the meat is cooked, I'll add some carrots, some onions, some celery. And that's it on that. And we'll let it cook for a couple more hours. So this also I'm going to cover, and it is on high. Okay, I put 2 stalks of celery in each crock pot. And it's only been 30 minutes. Now, of course, you can put this up front, the celery. But as you can hear, I'm not feeling the greatest. So that's what I've come to learn is, notice when I didn't feel well, that's when we would go and buy takeout. And although we may pick a healthy entree, you still don't know what's going in it. So with this way, although I can put the celery in up front because I'm not feeling the greatest, I can take my time with cooking. Cooking does not have to be a chore. I enjoy cooking. I want to continue to enjoy cooking, and so that's one of the tricks that I've learned along the way is don't make it gruesome. Take your time. Go sit down. When you feel a tad bit better, go and you can add more stuff because the crock pot is doing all the work. Alright, Smileys, to the pasta y Fagoli soup, I added a can of white Great Northern beans. I drained those. You can see them in there. I added half a bag of shredded carrots, and I added a package of cheese tortellini, and I let this sit in the crock pot for an extra 30 minutes. When serving it, I garnished it with this Pecorino Romano. It was so good. It has, because of the sausage, I got mild Italian sausage. It had a little spice to it. So it was perfect. Cleared up some of my congestion. Wonderful. Tastes great. Your family's gonna love it. And over here, I added a whole bag of sliced carrots. So the pasta y fagioli had shredded carrots. This has sliced carrots. And I added a half a bag of white potatoes. And I cut them in quarters. And this has been in here for an extra hour. Whereas the pasta y fagioli was in there for only 30 minutes. Because I didn't want that pasta to get really, what is the word I'm looking for? Too soft. I didn't want it to be too soft and mushy. And after the 30 minutes, you can see that I took it out of the crock pot because I didn't want it to continue cooking. Now this, it has been an extra hour. This beef soup is done. This is not a stew, it's a soup. And the difference is the stew would have a thicker gravy and this is clearly broth. And of course I would recommend using bone broths that you pre-made, but this time I used just chicken stock. And this tastes really good as well. So I'm going to turn this off, but I'm going to keep it in here. The potatoes shouldn't get mushy. They're still, they're not mushy, they're not crisp, they're just right. And so are the carrots. But I'm still going to, well, you know what, since we're not going to have this tonight, I'll go ahead and take it out. But with this soup, you can leave it heating until you're ready to eat. So I hope you Smileys enjoy my Crockpot soup day. It's a great, healthy, nutritious meal. And once again, you're going to get the nutrients from all these vegetables. But if you were using the bone broth as well, you would get those nutrients and healing ingredients from the bone broth as well. I hope you and your family enjoys this as much as me and my family did tonight. And I will see you Smileys next time. Bye!